Friday. Saturday, Sunday. Okay. So, 3 more chapters it seems like. Mother! Hi, Mom. Hi, sweetie. Could you do me a favor today? Sure, what is it? Yeah, sure. I just haven't got time to do it myself, what with everything. What do you need me to do? There's a package I've been meaning to pick up at the post office. I'd like you to go and fetch it for me. But I'm not you. They're not going to ask for your ID, honey. You've been in there with me enough times now. Well, I'll try. You'll be fine. Just make sure you get it before the end of the day.
My mother wanted me to pick up a package from the post office. It made me really anxious for some reason, but she seemed pretty insistent.
Okay. What's in the package? That was me asking, not her. We'll find out when you bring it back, won't we? You mean you have no idea what it is? That's generally how these things work. I just know it has to be picked up by the end of the day. Why didn't you pick it up before then? Who sent it? I don't know, honey. The quicker you get the job done, the quicker you'll find out. Alright, I'll go and get it. We'll open it together when you get back, I promise. I'm off. See you later, Mom. Bye, sweetie. Alright, package, eh? Is it here? No. Now I can go practically anywhere. Okay, so I'm not gonna deal with school. I'm gonna talk to him about this. Morning, John. Oh, hey there, how's it going? Not bad, I guess. Well, that's the better than your alternative. Being dead? Oh. Park. How's everything in the park today? Yeah, going good. It's starting to get colder, though. Has it? I hadn't really noticed. For sure, change is in the air. For the weather, for you, for me too. Change? For you? What kind of change? Not all change is bad, you know. I've got to get on with my life at some point. Make a few changes here and there. I don't want to be in a small town park keeper forever, especially if I'm not welcome. Why wouldn't you be welcome? I like having you around. I wish you still visited. I know, kiddo. You've always been a good friend, but sometimes change is for the best, you know. Aww. Charity shop. Hey, do you know if Mr. Collinsworth has got anything new in the shop? Can't say I do. I took him in for a few of my old jackets recently, but I'm not sure you'd be interested in those. Not really. He had some lovely snow globes in there last week. Did you see them? You and those snow globes. Why don't you just buy one? It has to be perfect. I don't want one that says Merry Christmas or Niagara Falls on it. So what's the perfect snow globe? I don't know. I'll know it when I see it. Good for you. Don't waste your money on one you don't want. Alright, package. Mom's sent me on an errand. It's nice you're helping her out. Yeah, I guess. She's too busy, so I'm gonna pick a package up for her. I won't keep you then. Mind you get there before it shuts. That post office is always busy. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna get going. Alright, you have a nice day. You too, John. Alright. And it's open. What? There's a car flying! Good day. Good day. Good day! Charity shop. Might as well talk to this guy. Oh, hello. I should ask Mr. Collinsworth about these.
Mr. Collinsworth has run the charity shop in town for as long as I can remember. I can spend hours in there, chatting with him or searching for treasures. He knows just about everyone, and always seems to have something special just for them.
Hello, Mr. Collinsworth. Oh, hello there. How are you this fine day, my girl? Preoccupied. Okay, I guess. I'm not really supposed to be here right now. You know, you're always welcome to lose yourself at my trinkets and oddities. Perhaps you'll find something to perk you up. Thanks, Henry. What new items I've got? Do you have anything new in? Why, yes, actually. I think I might have some special items you might like. Really? What are they? Well, I saw you looking at the snow globes the other week. You seem very taken by them. I love them, but they are all souvenirs from places I've never been to. You know, I've wondered if that was the problem. As luck would have it, I've come by some more, brand new or near enough. Really? Can I see them? Of course you can. I didn't get them in just to sit around unseen and unloved. You're the best, Mr. Collinsworth. I do try, dear girl.
I don't know why the snow globes excited me so much, but they just seem special somehow.
Yeah, I don't know really what's up with snow globes either. They're just snow and they keep me distracted for like 5 seconds. Alright. How's the shop doing? Same as ever, my dear. It keeps me going. Good. I don't know what I'd do with myself if I didn't have this place to waste time in. Now, time spent for pleasure is never time wasted. You come in as often as you like. Actually, I was hoping to find something for my mom's birthday in a couple of months. I don't suppose you could get something special for me? I am your humble servant. Just tell me what your gracious mother would appreciate, and I will do my best to procure it. I'm not sure, really. Do you have any suggestions? I have some very lovely vases in at the moment. Or perhaps she prefers some new artwork. I recall she picked up one of my paintings before. I mean, a vase can be easily broken, but it stays on the floor. A painting can easily wash away, but it can be hung on the wall. I think a nice vase next to the fireplace would be good. A vase would be nice. Could you get a green one? I will do my honest best. Thanks, Henry. You're a lifesaver. My pleasure.
Whenever I visited the old charity shop, it was like there was always something new and wonderful to see.
Okay. The snow globes are lovely, Mr. Collinsworth. Thank you. I thought you'd like them. You got the eye for them, I know. One of them plays music. Ah, yes, the one with the carousel horses. Yes, it's perfect. It reminds me of the circus. It is a beauty, isn't it? Did you want me to pack it up for you? Oh no, I wish I could. Well, I don't imagine it'll sit around for long. Not a special piece like that. Don't wait around. You know I can't hold items in reserve. I know. I might just look at it one more time if that's okay, before I go. Feel free. Alright. I suppose I better go. I'll be back soon, Mr. Collinsworth. See that you are. You know where to find me. The globes are beautiful. I've always been fascinated by them. I don't know why. There's something appealing about them. These tiny, timeless worlds, trapped in their little bubbles. This one has to be the nicest I've ever seen. I just wish I could afford it. Alright. Homeless man.
I've seen this guy around town a few times before. He doesn't stay in one place long, but he's still something of a permanent fixture.
A girl. Curious. What do you want? Come here a minute. Okay, but I'm actually kind of in the middle of something. Doesn't matter. Look, girl, I just need a little pick-me-up. I'm not getting anything for you. Well, aren't you generous? Anything will help. Just some spare change, even. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I just can't. Fine, fine. It doesn't matter anyway. Nothing matters. Old Richie. Tramp. Are you okay? Do I look okay? I don't know. I guess not. Damn right I'm not. Why you care anyway? I don't. Sorry I bothered you. Yeah, me both. Richie. Can we talk a minute? Guess I've got nothing else more pressing to do. How'd you end up like this? Oh, streets are difficult questions, isn't it? Look, why do you want to know? No reason. Well, not that you care, but I didn't get on too well with my folks. Left home when I was 15. Didn't you have to go to school? Dropped out, didn't I? Stupidest thing I ever did. Couldn't get no jobs, didn't have anywhere to go. Been moving around the streets ever since. That's sad. Yeah, it is. Well, thanks for reminding me. You got any more important questions, or are you gonna leave me alone now? Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. I was just curious. Let's leave. I have to go. Yeah, whatever. Well, hey. Hey, what's up with you today? Oh, nothing. Good. Me neither. You? How's things, Trevor? Not exactly great, as you might be able to imagine. Oh, the test? I didn't mean for any of it to happen like that, honest. Burpees again, god damn it. Any of it to happen like that, honestly. It was my mistake. Every time I stick my neck out for someone, I'm the one that gets in trouble. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Once Mrs. Martin got involved, I didn't know what to do or what to say. Yeah, well, it's done now. Just gotta deal with it. I don't know what else to say. It doesn't matter anyway. None of it does. School, all of it. What a load of garbage. How's your comic coming along? Any progress on your comic? Maybe. What do you mean, maybe? The answer's yes or no. Well, I mean, I can draw it whenever I want. I've always been good at drawing, but it's knowing what to draw that's difficult. I thought you already had a story in mind? Kinda. I know what I want it to be about, and I have a few scenes I know I have to put in, but the bits in between, I have no idea. So you don't have the whole thing planned out. Most of it is in my head. It's personal stuff. I want the comic to be about things that matter to me. I could help. I could have a look at it for you if you wanted. Thanks. Maybe once I've done a few pages, I'll show them to you. I just have to make sure I get it right, so it reads like I want to see in my head. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Thanks. It's nice, you know, to have someone want to read it. Motivating. Post office. What are you doing around here anyway? Nothing really. I'm just hanging around. See what's up. Does a lot of exciting stuff happen outside the post office? Hey, you never know. What about you? What brings you here? My mom asked me to pick up a package for her. See, this is what I'm talking about. My day wasn't ready for that kind of excitement. Don't joke, I hate doing stuff like this. Why? I don't know. Places like this, they just feel so cold and unfriendly somehow. Come on, think about it like an adventure. You'll be fine. We'll try. See you, Trevor. See you around. Alright, let's go in the post office. Excuse me. Are you in the queue? Sorry, I didn't mean... Never mind. I can't do this. Excuse me. In queue. Never mind. Can't do this. Sorry, can I get past? I guess I'll just wait. Excuse me. Is this where I go to pick up a package? Okay, forget it. Sorry, you're being served, right? I'm not sure who I should speak to. Sorry, I'll ask someone else. I need some help here. I need to pick up a package from somewhere. I just need to know who to ask. Help, Trevor! I'm back. Hey. I'm such a loser, Trevor. What's wrong? I just couldn't do it. I tried. Do what? That package my mama asked me to get for her, I couldn't get it. Why? What happened in there? Nothing. I mean, I don't know. Nothing really happened. I just couldn't. Were the staff rude to you? I couldn't even get to talk to them. It was too busy in there. So was the other customers then. What is it about post office that puts people in such a bad mood? No, not exactly. I just sort of froze. Oh, I see. Well, not really. But I sort of get it. Does this kind of thing happen often? I mean, I've never been to the post office recently, but I guess I would kind of freeze, but mainly because I've never done it before. I guess so. Not often, but yeah. Can you describe it? I don't even know why I'm telling you all this. It's so embarrassing. If it's getting in the way of you living your life, maybe you should talk to someone about it. It can't help to keep it all bottled up. I don't know where it comes from. Most of the time I'm fine, but then I get into a situation with a crowd of people I don't know, and I can't do anything. You should talk to your mom about this. She can't know about it, or she wouldn't have sent you to pick the package up. I tried telling her. She just thinks I'm shy, but it's more than that. Well, you can't just stand here all day. That's my job. You're gonna have to do something. Mom's waiting for that package, but I just don't think I can get it. Well, I suppose I could go in with you. You do that? I don't see how it'll help you, but I'll do it if you think it will. It would. It really would. That's not what I mean. Sure, I can go in with you and help you pick up the package right now, but it's not going to help you in the long run. You need to sit down with your mom and talk to her about it properly. Yeah, I know what you're saying. So what are you gonna do? I can't talk to Mom, because like I said before, I've talked to her about it before, and she just doesn't get it. So I'm gonna take Trevor's help. Can you just help me get the package? Sure, if that's what you want. Let's get this done. See? That wasn't a big deal, was it? I know it seems stupid to you, but I wouldn't have done it without your help. It's no skin off my nose, but you should be talking to your mom about this, not me. I'll think about it.
I couldn't face getting the package on my own. I just froze up. Thankfully, Trevor was there to help me sort it all out. But I still felt like a failure for not doing it on my own.
Yeah, I get that feeling. Yeah, I'm not going in there ever again. No need to go in there. Hello there. My name's Alice. Oh, that's a girl? Hello there. My name is Alice. Could I speak with you for a moment? Sure. Am I correct in thinking you know the charity shop on the main street? Yeah, I know about it. I go in there a lot. What's this about? Can you tell me if you've been in there in the past day or so? I went in to talk to Mr. Collinsworth, and you were aware of any suspicious activity while you were visiting? What kind of suspicious activity? An expensive item has gone missing from Mr. Collinsworth's shop. It was stolen? That's what he believes, yes. What was it? An ornamental snow globe, from what Mr. Collinsworth said. One with a model carousel inside. Quite an expensive piece. God damn it, why is it a snow globe? I didn't see anything, sorry. Well, I appreciate it if you let me or another officer know if you see or hear anything. It's possible one of your friends at school might know something about it.
A policewoman stopped me because one of the snow globes had been stolen. I had no idea what to tell her. I'd never been in trouble with the police before.
Sorry to keep you. Thank you for speaking to me. No, it's okay. Do let me or another adult know if you hear anything at all. I will. Truth is, I had taken the snow globe! I'd never stolen anything before, and now I was in so much trouble. Such a stupid thing to do. What? What? You stupid girl! Oh, you fucking idiot. Give it back! Hello, Henry. Hello. I heard about the item that went missing. Yes, the snow globe. Such a beauty. As I recall, you were looking at that very piece earlier. Yes, it was lovely. Pieces of that quality are not easy to come by, you know. I don't suppose you might have any inkling of what happened to it? You goddamn idiot! Why would I know? I remember things very clearly. I've only had 3 customers look at the snow globes. One of them was you. It's just an idle question. I already told the policewoman that I didn't know anything about it. Rightly so. At least she is doing her job. That's something. It's a simple matter, but it's the principle of it all. What do you mean? 30 years in business here, and this is the first time I've had to report a theft of any kind. Say I'm disappointed would be an understatement. It was pretty expensive, though. Well, like everything in here, it was donation. It was valuable, yes, but not so valuable I'd think it was worth stealing on its own. Well, in that case, perhaps it won't happen again? Let's hope not. Now, if you don't mind, unless you're of a mind to buy something, I must really get on.
I could tell he suspected that I'd stolen the snow globe. I felt this horrible sinking feeling in my stomach.
Are you okay, Mr. Collinsworth? What? Oh, yes. After a fashion, I suppose. Am I bothering you? You seem a little distracted. I can come back another time. Well, I have many things to do. Cataloging, you know. Maybe I'll leave you to it then. Oh no, it will have to wait while I have customers in the store. I have to keep my eye on things. It's really fine. I was just going to browse anyway if you're too busy to chat. I don't mean to be rude, my dear, but one can never be too careful these days. I may have been somewhat less vigilant than I should. You mean the theft? Quite so, quite so. You go and browse then, if you please. I'll return to my chores once you're done. I guess I'll go and let you get back to your chores. Very well. God damn you idiot woman! Tell her about it. Is Mr. Collinsworth okay? Yes, he's fine. He's just very disappointed. He's run that shop for a long time without any incidents like this. Yeah, I hope it's not too upset. Well, I'm sure he'll be relieved if we can get the item back. He doesn't want to press charges, he just wants it returned. I hope it all works out. Yes, indeed. You will let anybody know if you hear anything at all, won't you? Yes, of course. Sorry to keep you. Thank you for speaking up. Let's... Suspects! Does Mr. Collinsworth have any idea what happened? We're just asking around at the moment. He mentioned you were a regular and that you had been in the store prior to the incident. He thinks I did it? Nobody's jumping to any conclusions at this stage. Okay, sorry. I just wondered. You idiot. Alright, let's go return this. May as well, no reason to. Hi, Mom. What is it, honey? Did you get my package, hon? I did. Oh, thank you, sweetie. That's a big help. It's okay. You didn't have any trouble with it, did you? I told you it would be fine. Admission! Actually, I couldn't do it on my own. I had to get Trevor from school to help. Really? What was the problem? I don't know. It just seemed so difficult. There were all these people and I didn't know who I should speak to or what I should do. Sweetie, you've been to that post office with me countless times before. It's not hard. You don't understand. I just couldn't. Don't worry about it. It's not that big a deal. I didn't think it would upset you like this. I'm sorry. I tried. I really did.
I don't know why I had such trouble with picking up the package. It felt stupid to admit it to Mum, but the whole thing felt impossible at the time.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Mom. Mom, can I talk to you for a moment? Of course, dear. It's kinda serious. What happened? A policewoman spoke to me on the way home about a theft that happened at Mr. Collinsworth's shop. Oh dear, is Henry alright? That poor man, he's so sweet. He doesn't deserve that. Yeah, he's fine. I think... Well, thank goodness for that. Why did the police want to talk to you about it? I don't know. Alice, the policewoman, just came up to me. You didn't have anything to do with it, did you, honey? Why would you even think that? I wish I hadn't told you. Now I just want the truth. Admit the goddamn theft! Alright, look, I wanted to tell you, I just didn't know how. Oh, sweetie, why would you do something like that to lovely old Mr. Collinsworth? He had these snow globes, new ones. He showed them to me, and I knew I would never afford them. There are always going to be things you can't afford in life. You can't just take the things you want without earning them. I thought you knew that. I don't even want it now. It's beautiful, but I can't even look at it. I'm so disappointed in you. I would never have believed you'd do something like this. I didn't plan to steal it. I didn't even think about it. No use explaining it to me. You're going to go and give it back to Mr. Collinsworth. You give it back and you apologize. You can't do that. He'll know it was me and then he'll hate me forever. Honey, if that's the consequence of what you did, then you have to accept it. Now go and do the right thing.
I didn't really want to admit to Mum that I'd stolen the snow globe. I thought it would make me feel better, but instead I just felt worse.
No. I'm off. See you later, Mom. Bye, sweetie. Oh. Good girl. Hello, Henry. Ah, hello. Mr. Collinsworth, can I talk to you for a moment? I know you're very busy. What is it? I have to apologize to you for something. Go on. I took the snow globe. I'm very sorry for doing it. I know I should never have done it in the first place. I came to return it. Well now, I didn't want to think of you, my girl, but I did wonder. Oh, whatever. I don't know why I did it. I thought nobody would care. I just wanted it so much, and I knew someone else would buy it. Would you have just talked to me about it? I could have done you a fine deal on it if only you'd ask. Sorry, Mr. Collinsworth. I can't say it enough. Very well. At the least you have returned the item to where it rightfully belongs. That is something, I suppose. I don't know what else to say. You said all that needs to be said, child. Now come on, off with you. I have a lot to attend to.
Taking the snow globe back to Mr. Collinsworth was one of the hardest things I have ever done. It hurt to see the look on his face, but what hurt the most was that I knew things would never be the same.
Well, now what? Admit to her that you did it? Excuse me. Hi, Mom. What is it, honey? I'm off to see that. Well then! Oh, admit to the... Whoops. Package, What am I supposed to do? Talk to the police about it? Alice. Oh, talk to my friend about it? I'm back. Hey. See a shower, see a... What the... What do I do? Maybe talk to him again.
Taking the snow globe back to Mr. Collinsworth was one of the hardest things I have ever done. It hurt to see the look on his face, but what hurt the most was that I knew things would never be the same.
Talk to this guy about it? At least one came to talk to me earlier. I don't know what to do. Listen, have you seen them? Seen who? Keith and his new girlfriend. No, I haven't seen anything. It's so cute. Everyone's talking about it. How can you not know? Look, I don't really care. Fine, be that way. Wait, Keith has a girlfriend now? Keith, what's the meaning of this? Hey, Keith. Hey, how's it going? It's alright, I guess. Come on, what can I do to cheer you up? It's the least I can do. What do you mean? Well, as thank you for what you said to me yesterday. What'd I say? Well, got me thinking about Anne. I didn't really say anything. No, but you told me she was having a tough time. It got me to talk to her. Oh, it's okay, I guess. You sure there's nothing I can do? No, it's fine. So, about you and Anne. Yeah, I really do have you to thank for all of that. But why me? I guess you just gave me the push I needed. Self-pity? That wasn't what I was trying to do. What are you talking about? I wasn't trying to push you in any direction, Keith. But you talked to me about it. You helped me work out what I wanted. I didn't think that's what you wanted. I don't really understand what's wrong. You were being a good friend. I agree. Yeah, being a good friend worked out just great. Are you upset about this? Why would you be upset about it? Unless you wanted him. In which case, I don't know. I don't know what this girl wants. I do not relate to this person anymore. I tried to. No, just do whatever you want. It kind of sounds like you're upset. I said no, okay? Alright then.
Keith wanted to thank me for helping him find a girlfriend, but it just made me feel even worse about it.
You're weird! How's your bike coming along? Not really had much time for it lately. There's been so much going on. That's a shame. It sounded like you really enjoy working on it. I know Anne would understand if I wanted to spend some time by myself working on the bike. But we only just started going out, so I want to spend some time with her. What if your brother kept working on it while you were away? While you were busy? I suppose he could. I haven't spoken to him about it. I might do that. I should go. Okay, see you later maybe. Okay. Still can't go. Staff room. Teacher! Hello, Mrs. Martin. Hello there. What can I do for you today? Small talk. I guess I just dropped by to say hello. Is everything alright? Yeah, it's fine. Not having problems at school, are you? You can talk to me if you want. No, not really. I just dropped by to say hello, I guess. Well, thank you for that. I'm always here if you want to talk about anything. Let me go. Okay. Hello, Anne. Oh, hi. Keith. I heard about you and Keith. You did? It's so embarrassing. Everyone's talking about it. Feeling some regrets about it? No, I didn't say that. I don't regret it at all. Wait, what does needling mean? You should thank me, you know. What for? I talked to Keith a lot about this stuff. We're pretty close like that. Are you saying you told him to go out with me? Not in as many words, but he listens to me. I'm not really sure what you mean by any of this, but okay. I don't mean anything. Just forget about it. Enjoy it while it lasts, yeah? While it lasts? How are things with school? It's been a struggle, but Keith's been a big help. I did apologize for that prank. It's not just that. I don't know what it is about this school, but it's like nobody wants you to be any good at anything. Yeah, I know. I've just learned to keep my head down. I hate it. I've always tried my best at everything, and it wasn't until I got here that I felt bad about that. Well, what can you do about it? He says I should just let it go. Not worry about what people say. He thinks I don't really know how to relax. He's probably right. It's easier said than done. I can't just switch off my feelings. It's who I am. Friendship. Look, we're friends, right? We are? Sure we are. I don't know. You've been acting pretty weird lately. Weird how? I haven't been weird. Well, there was all the stuff with Keith and you and Catherine teasing me. Sorry, I guess I have been weird. Yeah, I'm not sure we've ever really been friends. You don't have to be like that, you know? Aren't you glad someone wants to be your friend? You're doing it again. Doing what? Pretending to be nice but actually being mean. Just forget it. Bye, Anne. Yeah, bye. She seems like a really nice girl. Alright, Catherine. Hey, there you are. Have you been looking for me or something? Only for like ever. Well, what is it? Are you telling me you're completely deaf and blind? What are you getting at, Catherine? Everything! The talk of the school! About Keith and Anne. What about them? It's not my fault. Then whose fault was it? I didn't ask anyone else to help me out. I don't know, maybe it wasn't anyone's fault. I just don't get why you're taking it out on me. Just get over it. Oh, that's rich! Just leave me alone about it, Catherine. I don't need you hassling me on top of everything else. Fine, but don't come to me for help next time you need it. I wouldn't anyway. You're useless. How's everything at school? You know, since all that stuff with the maths test? Ugh, it's been an absolute nightmare. Especially now my parents know about it. What'd they say? I can't believe them. They totally flipped. They've always been happy with my grades before. I didn't think they cared how I got them. Now all of a sudden it's a big deal that I cheated on one measly test or something. I guess maybe they have a point. You can't always cheat your way through everything. Now you sound just like them too. Why is everyone on my back at the moment? I'm going. Okay, have it your way. Now what do? I've talked to everyone. So Keith's got a new girlfriend then. Decided you do care now then. I didn't say that, I just want to know, I guess. How had you not heard about this already? I guess I've been ignoring it. Oh no. Everyone was talking about when you hooked up with Anne yesterday. I'm just surprised you didn't know. Yeah, I've been busy with other stuff. You're usually the first one to come to me with gossip. It's weird when I hear it from someone else. Does any of that really matter right now? I've had my mind on other things. I guess not. But what do you think about Keith and... No. I don't care. I don't even want to hear about it. Why are you acting so weird about this? What's up with you lately? Let it go! And you're really happy about it, I guess? Why wouldn't I be? You've got to learn to be happy about things for yourself, not just things that happen to other people. Nobody else is gonna look out for your happiness, you know. I don't really understand what you're talking about. It's fine, you spend your life happy for other people's achievements. I'll be happy when something that happens to me instead. This isn't even about you! Yeah, exactly.
I didn't really want to think about what happened with Keith. With so much else going on, I just wanted to forget about it.
What do I do? I'm actually confused. and talk to her about it. Can't go to class 3. Nothing. Oh, it is time. What the fuck?
The Burning Heart. They called him the Amazing Randolph, but no one at the carnival knew his real name. His tricks earned him the title of wizard, though in truth he was an alchemist. He knew how to change one thing into another. A pocket watch into golden glitter, water into wine. On stage he would astound. In private he answered personal requests. Most people came to him seeking their fortune and left disappointed by the limits of his powers. A woman came to him, wanting to make her love for another disappear. He told her he could only transform it. She accepted. The pain of longing had been unbearable. The alchemist had taken it from her and given her fire instead. Soon everything she touched lit with a blaze. As she watched those around her scream in torment, she just smiled. It didn't hurt her anymore. She found a new role at the carnival as the girl who danced with fire. People knew to keep their distance now, lest they feel the pain of her embrace.
I am so confused about all of this. Morning. Oh, good. Oh, you're up. Good. I need you to come with me to church today. Okay. Why are you going to the church? Look, I know this isn't the best time for it. The best time for what? What's going on? Don't panic. It's not what you think it is. Not what? You're scaring me. No, it's not that. It's about Grandma. Today's the anniversary of... Well, you know... I can't believe the timing. Oh, I totally forgotten. I didn't even think. I know you don't like going to visit her, but it's important to me. Do I have to? I know it's hard right now, but it would really mean a lot to me if you could come along too. Say a few words. Okay, I'll do it. It means so much to you. You should drop by and see your father on the way. You might want to come too.
Mum wanted me to visit Grandma's grave and say a few words about how I felt.
Okay, what about Dad? Have you spoken to Dad? Yeah, I spoke to him yesterday. He seems to be doing okay. Do you think maybe you guys would... Please don't start this again. I just can't take it right now. Okay, what about school? I've spoken to your teachers. We thought it would be good for you to go back, but... Listen, just forget about it for now. I've already dealt with it. You can go back once you're ready, when they've calmed down. So you really want me to say something at Grandma's grave? You don't have to, but it would mean a lot to me if you did. I think I need more time. I can't put it into words right now. If you're struggling, if you don't want to talk to me, you can always go to your father, or you can talk to the priest here. He's a good listener. It might help you talk to someone. I'm gonna go. Alright. I think the graveyard's this way? I'm not gonna talk to them about it. Oh, police guy's gone. Nope, don't want to talk to him. This must be the graveyard. Oh. Okay. Oh, I'll talk to the priest about it then. Hello, my child. I don't normally come in here. Oh, well, you must know you're always welcome. Yeah, my grandfather used to tell me if anything bad ever happens, I should come here, that it's a safe place. Is that why you're here now? Has something bad happened? I don't know. Maybe. And that's not why I'm here right now, though. Do you want to talk about it? I'm always happy to lend an ear. Not really, but thanks. I understand. Perhaps instead you would tell me why you don't normally visit the church. Busy. I guess I don't really have the time. Well, our lives are very busy and complicated these days. Hard to find time for a place like this, isn't it? I'm sorry, I didn't mean that this place is important or something. No, I understand. This place represents a tradition that can be easily seen as outdated, a waste of time, but it is important. Why? Remembering and honoring traditions allows us to hold on to something that isn't about us, something other than our personal wants or needs. I don't really understand. And that's okay. You're young and have so much to learn. Better to acknowledge your limits than pretend you know more than you do. I hate when people call me young. They treat me like I'm not mature enough to understand anything, so they lie to me. Or just don't tell me anything at all. I know it's hard to believe, but even the oldest of us were young once upon a time. It feels like people forget about being young as soon as they grow up. They're so inconsiderate. On the contrary, I think much of it when it comes from remembering the joy of childhood. They want to protect you from the real world, the one they have to live in, so you can hold on to your childhood for as long as possible. It doesn't feel like there's much joy in childhood to me. I'm sorry to hear you say that, but I know better than to pry when you say you don't want to talk about it. So instead, let me ask you a question. Are you a believer? Personally, me, I believe there is a God out there. Somewhere. If not, then who's being entertained from us little things running around? So it's technically as a yes, but probably not the same God that you believe in. In God? I guess so, yeah. Though sometimes it's difficult. I'm glad to hear that. Even if it doesn't seem like it at times, he welcomes all who love him, and loves all who welcome him. I mean, if God cares about us, why would he let all these bad things happen to us? Some of my brothers believe God tests us, but I like to think our day-to-day struggles are not something he controls. They're merely a small part of the gift he gave us. What gift? Life, of course. He gave us life and a world in which to live it. It may not always be easy, but I am thankful for the chance to be here and to meet people like you. But couldn't he do something about all the horrible things that happen? Perhaps he could, but is that his place? If he did intervene, would we truly have free will? He would be living our lives for us. About Grandma. Today's the anniversary of the day my grandmother died. I see. I'm sorry for your loss. Was it very recent? No, it was a few years ago now. My mother just wants me to say something. Contemplation is important, even if it's something you'd rather not think about. Perhaps even more so. Yeah, I suppose so. I don't want to forget her. Exactly. It's important to reflect on those we hold dear, even when they have passed on. It's just... I feel like... What is it? I feel like I'm a fraud. Why do you say that? When I was really young, my grandma seemed so nice and generous. I used to love visiting her. But things changed as you grew older? Yeah, it was like she was just angry. All the time. My parents had to force me to go see her. So it's guilt that you feel, is it? You feel bad because you didn't like her, and now she's gone. it's complicated. It's more complicated than that. I don't feel bad because she's gone or because I miss her. I feel bad because I don't. Oh, child. I'm sure that she was dear to you once upon a time, even if things changed as the years progressed. It's not like everyone expects me to be upset, and I'm not. I'm not sure I'll ever will be. Does that make me a bad person? The mere fact that you are here asking me that question tells me you're not a bad person. Yeah, right! Yeah, right! Sure! Then what should I do? You must be honest with yourself, even if it's not as easy as it sounds. But I am being honest with myself. That's why I feel upset. You are honest about your feelings, but perhaps not about why you feel that way. You need to search inside yourself for the reason, the truth about why you stopped loving her. I suppose. I guess I hadn't really thought about why. I just did. Most people don't examine the reasons for their feelings. The feelings themselves are often so strong they blind us not to their root cause. What the heck is wrong with me? If I can, though, if I can figure out why I feel like this, what then? Then you must ask yourself, can you forgive her? We are none of us without flaw, and we all need forgiveness at some point in our lives.
Talking to the priest confused me even more than I was already, but it made me realise how guilty I felt that my grandmother's death didn't bother me as much as people expected.
I have to go now. Goodbye, my dear. You're welcome here anytime. Okay, bye! Hi, Mom. Hey, there you are. Okay, I'm gonna go. Hi, Grandma. Mom wants me to talk to you, but I don't know what to say. I guess I'm not ready to talk about things yet. I'll come back, though. I promise. What the hell? This got creepy. Oh. Hi, Dad. Hi, hon. What brings you all the way over here? Grandma. Did you realize today is the anniversary of Grandma's death? It is? Sorry, honey, I've had so many other things to worry about lately. Mom wants me to say something at her grave. Of course she does. Your mother was always sentimental like that. I mean, I think I understand. I don't want to forget Gran. I suppose so. She was your grandmother. It's good that you care about her. It's just that I don't know what I should say. Can you give me any ideas? I'm not really the right person to ask. Things were difficult between her and I. I remember you used to fight a lot. Mom would get upset at it. I was never good enough for her daughter. It's as simple as that. Did Grandma say that to you? She didn't have to. It was obvious in the way she talked to me, even the way she looked at me. I remember when she seemed so nice. When you were little, yes, she softened up for a while, but it didn't take long for her to go back to her old ways. So, she was always that way? I mean, before I was born? I thought she just got like that towards the end. She was like that as far back as I can remember. Your mother told me she never quite got over losing William. It twisted her. If she was so horrible, why did we have to keep seeing her? She was family. Look, forget what I said. I should never have gotten into it on today, of all days. She was still your grandmother, and however it may have seemed, she loved you. I loved her too. I don't know why, but I do miss her sometimes. Maybe because I still remember when I looked forward to seeing her, when she was nicer. That's how it should be. When we lose people, it's better to remember the good times. Nobody's perfect, but you shouldn't focus on the bad memories.
I talked to Dad about Gran. It reminded me that there was a time I cared about her a lot. We used to have fun back then.
About Mother. Haven't talked to Mom much lately. Yeah, of course. We had to talk a lot with what with everything. Look, I know it's hard not having us to be a proper family in the middle of all this. I think they had a divorce. I thought when you left, it would only be for a little while. You said you needed time apart. Yeah, I meant what I said, but well, it's been a while now. I just don't know if we can go back to being the way we were before. I need you. It's horrible at home without you. Don't be like that. Your mother loves you. She's doing her best to support you. Then why did you leave? After what happened with John, I just couldn't forgive her. I wanted to, but seeing her every day made that more difficult. You thought it would be easier to forgive her if you didn't see her every day? I thought if you loved someone, you could forgive them for anything. I thought so too, but love is a complicated thing. I couldn't do both, so in the end I had to pick one or the other. I've forgiven your mother, but I can't love her anymore. How can you say that about Mom? That's horrible. We have to be honest about these things, honey. We'd all have been a lot happier if we'd been honest with ourselves sooner. I don't want to lose you, Dad. Don't be silly. You're not going to lose me. I may not be living with you anymore, but I'm still here. You can still see me whenever you want. But what if you get a new family? Then you won't need us anymore. I wouldn't do that to you. Parents who break up, they move on, hun. In fact, I've been seeing someone recently, but it doesn't change how I feel about you. What? You've got a new girlfriend? I wouldn't call her my girlfriend yet. It's still early days, but her name is Rachel, and we've been spending some time together recently.
I'd always hoped Dad and Mum would fix things and get back together. I was shocked to realise neither of them were even trying.
That's what happens with a divorce. What happened with John? Please don't ask me about that. I shouldn't even have mentioned it. It's not any of my business anymore. Does it have something to do with him not visiting anymore? He doesn't? Well, I wouldn't know anything about it. What your mother does is up to her. But what happened? Ask your mother, not me. I think you'd be better off to let the subject drop, though.
Dad let slip that John was involved in his breakup with Mum, but he didn't seem to want to tell me why.
He slept with her! Rachel! Who's Rachel? We know each other through work. We've just been out for a couple drinks a couple of times. Why haven't you said anything about it until now? I wanted to be sure, you know. I didn't want to say anything if it wasn't going anywhere. Is it then? Going somewhere? I think it could. Would you be upset about that? No. It's okay, it's just I didn't think you'd move on so soon. I'm sorry. Maybe I should have said something earlier, or wait until later to tell you about it. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I hope you'll understand eventually. You'd like her if you give her a chance. I'd love for you to know one another, but, well, I know you've got enough to deal with right now. I need to think about it. I understand. You should talk to your mother, too. Neither of us can expect her to stay on her own forever, either.
I'd never even met this Rachel, and Dad was already dating her. I'm not sure I'm ready for him to be seeing someone new.
Alright, what about the flat? How are you liking the flat? It's not much to look at, I know. It's only temporary. Will you come back home eventually, then? No. I mean, I'll find a new place soon. A house. With a room for you, too, of course. Won't that be nice? Most kids don't get 2 houses. That's kind of you. Yeah, that would be nice. Can I choose the color of my room? That's the spirit. Of course you can. I'm gonna head off. Okay, see you later, honey. Oh boy, this girl has a lot of problems. Alright, so we need to talk to Mom. That's a paperclip. We need to talk to Mom and John. Alright, let's talk with Mom first. Hi, Mom. Hey, there you are. You know who Rachel is? Have you heard about this woman Dad is seeing? Rachel? He told you about her, didn't he? He said they've gone out a few times now. Can't say I'm surprised. She always did pay your father a lot of attention. Are you jealous? Jealous? No, not really. A little hurt, I suppose. What? What am I loving and what am I hating? I guess I can say love, cause... whatever. Don't you want him back? So we can be a family? It's not as simple as that. I know it's hard for you to accept, but maybe we just weren't meant to be together. You haven't even tried to fix things. We have. I keep telling you I've tried. I know we've not told you everything, but that's because these things are so complicated. Then just straight out tell me! Maybe I might actually... Well, whose fault is it then? I blamed myself for a while. When John and I... Something happened and it upset your father. That's when all this started. So it's all your fault! What does John have to do with all of this? Forget I mentioned him. It wasn't because of John. I know now I hadn't been happy with your father in a long time. And I don't think he had been either. He slept with her! I can accept that. Is this why neither of you want to get back together? You can't fix everything. Sometimes you just gotta accept when something is over and you can't have it back. So you're okay with him raiding Rachel? I'm so tired. So you're okay with him dating Rachel? It hurts seeing him move on so soon, especially after everything we've been through together. Oh my god, I can't speak today. But we both have to move on eventually. And honey, you have to be okay with that.
I was surprised Mum was on Dad's side with this. Neither of them cared about repairing their relationship.
Alright, might as well leave. I'm gonna go. Let's talk to John about this. Music's kinda pretty. Kinda. John! Hi, John. Hey there, what can I do for you? School. Mom says I don't have to go to school for a while. Alright for some, isn't it? I wouldn't mind a bit of time for myself. Don't you ever go on holiday? Yeah, I've gone away a couple of times. I try not to, though. Somebody has to keep this place looking nice. Well, I'm glad I don't have to go to school. I'll bet. School can be rough, huh? But you know it's important. It doesn't really seem important most of the time. And trust me, I'm not so old I can't remember what it was like. But when you're older, you'll be thankful for what you learned at school. And if you say so. My father. I was talking to my dad earlier. Oh, how's he doing? It's been a long time since I saw him. He's got a new girlfriend. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm guessing you're not feeling too good about it, though. Am I on the right track? Is it wrong to feel bad about it? No, not at all. He's gotta know that bringing someone new into your life isn't something that's easy to accept. I'd wager the reason he told you is that he's looking for your permission. Why would he need my permission? My parents never even asked my opinion on anything. After all, they didn't ask my permission to break up. I'm sure it looks that way, but they care about what you think. Nobody thinks this is easy for you right now. I don't want to talk about that. Sorry, I shouldn't have mentioned it. Just this thing with your dad. You should try and see it from his point of view. I tried to, but I just can't. Forget about how it might affect you for a moment. Dad's not that old. He's got his whole life ahead of him to figure out. He just wants you to let him try. He'll do what he wants to do anyway, no matter what I say. I think you'd be surprised. If you push him about it, he'd probably stop seeing her. But surely that's not what you really want.
John told me my dad was looking for my permission to date Rachel. I found it hard to believe Dad cared that much what I thought.
Alright, what about my mother? What happened between you and my mother? Whoa, that's a big, pointed question. Mom and Dad won't tell me why they broke up, but I know it had something to do with you. Look, I don't think we should really be talking about this. It's not my place to interfere, especially not if your parents have made the decision not to share with you. How can I see it from my father's point of view if I don't know what the fuck happened? It's too late for that now. You already did interfere. And now we're not a family anymore. Because of you. I made a mistake, and I wish I could take it back. I'm sorry I hurt you and your parents. I never meant for anything like that to happen. It's not been easy for me either. Why? What happened to you? This is a small town. I didn't just lose the 2 people who were my closest friends, I lost everyone. This is why I'm actually planning on leaving in the new year. Oh! Fuck off! Thank you. I'm sorry? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. It's fine. I made my own mess, done enough damage. The least I can do is accept the consequences with good grace. I just want things to be the way they were before. We can't always have what we want, and too often things don't stay the way we want. Listen, perhaps you should speak to your dad about all this. I already did. I'm sure, but this time, really listen to what he's saying. Try to think about what he's dealing with before you say anything rash.
I may never find out exactly what happened with Mum and John, but it seems like it hurt everyone pretty badly.
Okay, maybe something else happened and he didn't get run over. I guess I better go. Okay, have a good day. Alright, so gotta talk to Mom and my father again. I think. Oh, fuck. Okay. Damn it! Alright. Hi, Dad. Hi, hun. What brings you all the way over here? The separation. I talked to Mom and John. I thought you said John didn't visit anymore. He doesn't. I went to see him. So, what'd they have to say? They told me that you're looking for my approval with the Rachel thing. That you want to move on with your life. Look, honey, it's not like I'm leaving any of you behind. What about Mom? You've already left her. She's always going to be a part of my life. Just not in the same way she was before. I don't care that you're playing the 4th one. And that you probably misclicked on the 3rd one. Fuck off! Not in the same way she was before. What about me? That's different. I will love you forever, and no matter what happens with Rachel, it won't change anything between us. You're my daughter, and you always will be. Then why do you need Rachel as well? Being alone, it's not good for me, honey. You'll understand one day. I mean, look at this place. I'm barely holding things together. And you think Rachel will help you with that? She's been there for me. She's the only thing keeping me together at this moment. Okay, that I can understand. Yeah, I can understand that, actually. It's hard, but I get it. I'm glad you found someone who makes you happy. Thank you for understanding. Things are really different for all of us right now. It's been a great help to have Rachel around to help me through this.
I told Dad I understood that he had to get on with his life. It hurt, but I want him to be happy.
Exactly. Alright, anything else? Okay, nothing else. I was really like, okay, hey, bye. Alright. Ma! Hi, Mom. Hey, there you are. Oh, damn it. So you really want me to say something? You don't have to. What do you want me to say? What do you say?
I don't know why it took me so long to decide what I wanted to say.
Hi, Grandma. I didn't want to come and talk to you, but it's important to Mom that I do. I guess I'm old enough to be honest with you now. I found it really hard to think of what I wanted to say here. Not all of my memories of you are fond or happy. You used to be so nice. Wish I understood better what happened to change that. Guess I was too young to understand that you had your own life and your own problems. I had no idea what you were going through. I remember the first time I probably got in trouble at school. Mom and Dad were both busy at work, so they called you. I could never forget it, the way you marched in and took my side, told them that you didn't care what they said I'd done, that I was a good girl. No one had ever stood up for me before. I felt bad because, really, the fight had been my fault, but you didn't seem to mind. Harsh truths. It's better to do those than lies. So many great memories, but they're not the ones that come to mind when I think of you. I don't want to remember you as a cruel person, but that's what comes to mind when I think of you. Grandma who cared for me like a half-remembered dream compared to the one I remember clearly, one I was scared of. Ever since you died, it's like everyone keeps telling me how sorry they are, how hard it must be for me. I still do love her, in a weird way. Despite everything, I still cared about you. What makes this hard, though, is that I don't feel bad you're gone. I feel bad because your death hasn't been hard for me. Everyone acts like it should be, and it's not. It's like there's something wrong with me because losing my grandmother doesn't hurt. It makes me worry about what kind of person I am. Am I always going to be like this? I know it's selfish, it's unfair. I wanted to be honest with you now, even if I wasn't before. I hope wherever you are, you're happier now. And I hope you can forgive me.
When I spoke at her grave, I tried to tell Gran what I really felt. But I'm not sure if there was any point in doing it. Maybe in the end, it was for my sake and not for hers.
Yeah, it's usually the point of it. Okay, about Grandma. Okay, I did it. I said something. Good girl. It really is important to me. I know you didn't always see eye to eye with your grandma, but she was my mother. Do you miss her? Of course I do. More than I could ever put into words. I'm sorry. And don't be sorry, honey. It's not your fault. Life can seem cruel sometimes, I know. I'm gonna go. Okay, so I think... Yep, that's it. Time to go home. I'm just gonna keep on pressing this right button until I get there. But for you guys, it's gonna be fast. Woo! And here we are. Words.
The Man and the Mirror. Marvin was lonely. His friends had harassed him until he'd agreed to come to the carnival, but he'd rather have been at home. Everywhere he went, it was like he could almost see her, but it was never her. She hadn't been there in a long time. He escaped the group as they headed for the roller coaster. His eyes had been caught by something much more mysterious, the Hall of Truth. The old man outside promised that whomever entered would have their truest desires made real before their eyes. Marvin stood in the hall of toy mirrors distorting his shape in unnatural ways and decided this had been a mistake. He tried to leave but found he was lost in an endless maze of mirrors. He was fed up and wanted to go home. Then something in the reflection caught his eye. he was not alone. Every mirror showed a moment of revelry between him and his friends. So many good times. He wandered the labyrinth of magic mirrors, desperately seeking the right one, where she was still with him. He awoke to sunlight as the carnival was disassembled around him. His night of searching had led to nothing but exhaustion. The old man who ran the store laughed at Marvin. It's hard, isn't it, to face what we truly need when our minds are clouded with things we want. Marvin went home, unsure if it had all been a dream, and even more unsure of what kind of person he had become.
Well, that... okay. That was weird.